A lot of buzz in this town about this Eagles team right now. A lot of buzz. Playing the Dolphins at home. Week after that, playing the Buccaneers at home. Week after that, playing Detroit in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day. The one-win Detroit Lions. Woo-hoo-hoo! There's like 7 combined wins between those 3 teams. Oh my God, 3-game winning streak. Here we come. Hold on a second. I don't know why people are so confident in this town all of a sudden because we had 1 win over the Cowboys and all of a sudden we're back into positivity mode. Now, granted, I was positive coming out of the Cowboys win. That was a big win. That was a huge win to go down to Dallas and take a win. But let's be real. I'm hearing a lot of people say, oh man, this Dolphins game, that's a game the Eagles are supposed to win. Supposed to win? Supposed to win? I'm sorry, what have the Eagles done this year to warrant anyone saying that any game on this Eagles schedule is a game the Eagles are supposed to win? Last I checked, one team had 4 wins and one team had 3 wins. One is supposed to win over the other? I'm sorry, your teams that are supposed to win are like teams like the Bengals playing the Browns. The Bengals should beat the Browns. New England playing the Jaguars. New England should beat the Jaguars. Miami versus Philadelphia. The Eagles are supposed to... No, I'm sorry. No. You got to play at least some sort of consistent level of good to earn the right for anyone to say, well, yeah, you're supposed to win that game. Do I think the Eagles should win this game? Are they the better team? Absolutely, I'm picking them to win. But to sit here and say, oh man, they're supposed to win this game. The Dolphins are so outmatched. But oh man, that's a good defensive line. Lamar Miller can burn you with receptions and handoffs on the ground. Shut the fuck up, phone. I'm making a video. Tannehill is not that bad of a quarterback, especially when your quarterback's Sam Bradford. You don't want to trash talk the other team's quarterback too awful much. And frankly, the Dolphins have showed that they can put up a significant amount of points. Once Coach Campbell took over, you saw 2 weeks out of the Dolphins. I don't care who the opponents were. You saw 2 weeks in a row where they put up over 30-plus points. That's a team that has at least proven that they can unleash offensive hell on people. So, as far as this game being a supposed-to-win game, folks, I hate to break it to you, but the Eagles could just as easily lose this game as they could win it. Do I think they're more in favor of winning this game? Yes, that's why I'm picking them to win this game. If I honestly thought this was a game I didn't think they could win, I would tell you. But this is far from a supposed-to-win type game. And everyone getting their hopes up thinking that, oh, we have 3 teams in a row with a combined win total of 7, that we're just going to be like, don't worry if we go into New England and get that loss. We're going to have 4 wins in a row. We're going to beat Dallas. We're going to beat Miami. We're going to beat Jacksonville. We're going to beat Detroit. And then we go to New England, catch an L. No big deal. We still pocketed 4 wins before we went up to New England. I don't know why people are getting such optimistic grandstanding foresight with this team. This team has given us no sort of consistency of playing good football this year. Do I feel they have all the right pieces to play consistently well? Yes, absolutely. But there's got to be things like receivers not dropping passes consistently. I mean, you want to talk about consistencies. The drop passes on this team have been way more consistent than catching passes have been. Consistency in DeMarco Murray. Great week last week. Can I see it again? I don't know. Show me. Show me that you're not consistently bad, because I've seen you be more consistently bad than I have seen you be consistently good. Anyways, the teams that should be supposed to win teams don't have running backs that had, 20 rushing yards the first 3 weeks of the year and then have one big week against the team that has vengeance on his side for going back into his former home team stadium in Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth, wherever the fuck Jerry World is. Anyway, there's really not much that has to be done to win this game. It's just, will it happen? Will Jordan Matthews consistently catch balls? Will DeMarco Murray consistently get those 5-6 yard runs, catch a pass here or there in the flat, and take off for another 20 yards after the catch? Stuff like that. Will Darren Sproles be a threat on punt returns? Because I've seen just, so many kicks that leave him in a fair catch circumstance. Will he be able to break one? Who knows? Will Sam Bradford be able to deal with a defensive line in Miami that is going to give him a lot of pressure? Because all I know is I see that mumble eye look in his face, and, and just getting rid of throwing shit balls. And you even saw that last week in Dallas. If there's one thing I could be critical of is a lot of times when Sam Bradford got pressured last week, he dumped the ball immediately to the first guy he saw, but he doesn't realize, and you hear me say this a number of times in my live shows, he'll dump the ball to a guy that's playing behind the line of scrimmage that has like a linebacker literally draping over him like a jacket. Stuff like that, it's better just to throw the fucking ball away. I don't think I saw Sam Bradford throw the ball away one single time last week against Dallas. But I saw him dish it at least 3 or 4 times to a receiver, a tight end, or whatever, coming up behind the line of scrimmage with a linebacker draped right on him, tackling him for 1 or 2 lost yards. It's not that many lost yards, but you know what? The better option would have been to sky the ball into the sideline. And you're going to see that same type of pressure because that defensive line is very good from the Dolphins. So, I just want to tell people, calm down with the overconfidence because, frankly, this team has not earned it. This team has not earned it. Just going down and winning a game in Dallas, that doesn't earn it. Winning a game 20 points against the Giants where the Giants were handing you the game, that doesn't earn it. Winning a game where you squeak out a 1-touchdown win over the Jets where the Jets are handing you the game, that doesn't earn it. You got to earn it by beating the teams that you should beat. All right? These are teams that you should beat because, frankly, you are better than the Dolphins. But, frankly, you can play, and you have proven to play bad enough this year that the Dolphins can win this game easily. I don't care if it's at home or not. Anyways, this team's got some proving to do with me. It's got some proving to do with me. And Chip Kelly's got some proving to do with me. With the better coaches of the league and the better teams of the league. I don't consider this Dolphins team to be one of the better teams in the league, but you know what? The schedule is what it is. Can't fault the team. You can't fault the opponents that you have on your schedule because it just is what it is. Anyway, it should be a good game nonetheless. I'm looking forward to this, and it's one of the rare times you get to see the Eagles play at 1 o'clock. I know, it's been since... I think it's been since the Jets game, week 3, that the Eagles have had a 1 o'clock game. Oh my God. Or no, was the New Orleans game 1? I think that might have been 4. No, whatever. Maybe it was the New Orleans game, I guess. Anyways, it's been over a month since the Eagles have had an early game on Sunday. All those primetime games out of the way, and we get another primetime game on Thanksgiving. So, anyways, I guess it's not really primetime. It's the early game on Thanksgiving, but it's a holiday. Anyway, should be a good game. Again, I'm just looking for consistency of good right now. Again, I'm not going to be impressed beating a team like the Dolphins, but I want to see that momentum carries over. I mean, great, I'm impressed with every win, don't get me wrong. I'll be more impressed when they beat the better teams of the league. But I want to see good play carry over from a previous week. All of a sudden, if these receivers all of a sudden get the dropsies again, confidence just completely gone again. So anyways, we'll see what they can do. They had a big win last week in Dallas. They had a big, huge dagger of a touchdown in overtime to end that game. Will that motivate the team to say, hey, you know what? What about us? Can we make noise in this league? Well, they got to prove it. And this Sunday is going to be the first step in that. Anyways, I may or may not be doing a live show. I don't know. We'll get around to that. Might be a little late to it, but anyways, maybe by halftime or something, I'll come on live. Anyways, give you at least half a live show for the game. Anyways, let's enjoy our football. And above all else, fuck the Dallas Cowboys. Stay in the basement. Have a good day, everyone.